Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Backroads County. The 4X map. Let me be clear. I'm getting some mail put in the mailbox. It's almost 5:30 in the morning. I can never remember when the mailman comes. But I did update this map and it gave me the opportunity to kind of make some changes. Nothing crazy drastic, at least in my opinion. But we kind of reworked at least the homestead part of it. And as much as I love these flag ones, the mods, I just can't stand the fact that the one side you have it correct like that. The other side, the stars are on the wrong side. The stars should be up there. But that's, you know, neither here nor there. I'm just very prone to flag etiquette for our American flag. So to just give you an idea, and you guys may see that you're actually seeing the entire screen now. That's because my Streamlabs updated and I can't seem to figure out how to put it back to the way I had it before. So yeah, I hate the fact that this always starts off very zoomed in. Alright, so these two fields are still very much growing. We have harvested these two fields, and that's on today's agenda, is to get it lined and plowed. I have some expansion plans for both fields, so that is on today's plate, after we do a quick run through. So where we're at, this is the main entrance to the farm itself. I've kind of reworked this entrance to be more so for the entrance to the house. So, and of course, because we have an entrance for this field, I went ahead and threw the gate up. So we do have some nice rustic style lighting. We got our garage here, even though we have a nice 3-bay giant garage. I wanted one more so for my personal vehicles and, you know, at least my truck anyway. I do have a mod that when you're in a vehicle, all these doors open, but this is the home that I went with. I wanted more of a rustic style home, and this is one of the ones for... Oh crap, what's that map? Let me see if we can find it here real quick. Under construction, farmhouses. There we go. Elk mountain farming, or modding, I'm sorry. So this is one of the two Elk Mountain mods, homesteads, if you want to call it that. I like it because, honestly, if I could have my way and I could build my own home, this is the kind of home I would want to build. I am a bachelor. I live by myself. Well, right now I have a roommate. Well, housemate, that is. But this is very much a bachelor pad if I've ever seen one. You got your open area up here. And that's the bathroom there. Of course, you have a nice big open plan down through here. And I just really love the look of this kitchen. I would definitely do, well, obviously the lights that you would have in the home would be better than what it is right now. But we do have this beautiful wraparound porch, so we can come out our front door. We have some nice Adirondack chairs out here. I was sipping on some coffee earlier. Just enjoying the morning. And of course, we have our grill over here, but we have a nice little walk. And might need to figure out, you know, move that rock. We got a doghouse. We have our Sasquatch, T-Rex. You know, some entertaining things if anyone comes in over through here. Wood pile, nothing crazy over here, but that's basically the additions. Aside from all of the fencing, I went with this style fencing. I just really like it. I did end up adding, unfortunately, quite a few different fences or gates. That isn't quite how I wanted it to look, but it is on a slope, unfortunately. so I may end up moving it somewhere else. But I did throw in some more rock features over here, kind of highlighting, you know, and this is one big rock. Like, it's one mod. So if you want to find a big rock to put somewhere, there is one in that pack. But we kind of went with the Christmas lights, kind of show things off. We do have a gate there for access. I kind of like the Christmas light look. It's nice. It's not too obtrusive. You know, it's not going to blind you as you're driving down the road. And I just really like this particular farm sign. Elk Mountain Ranch. Because why not? Of course, we have these two guys on either side. I just have always liked the look of these. Plus, it gives us a nice little light. But yeah, so yeah, let's figure out what tractor we're going to use today. I also did expand the path. The path itself is the same. The lights are all in the same places. But after I put the fence in, I just kind of expanded the grass, or pushed the grass back and expanded the gravel. So we still need to get cattle too. I do have our new cattle trailer, animal trailer, that we recently got brought back to the farm. Oh, and one thing I don't think I actually told you guys is we have packed on the bales in here. Like, legitimately, they're packed full. Total capacity is 360 bales, and we have 308s. So, quite a few hay bales, and then quite a few silage bales as well. But the first thing I need to do... Oh, by the way, since we're talking about storage, this is currently where we stand. And that should be in liters, I believe is what that is. As you can see, the bottom right-hand corner is in bushels, but I'm pretty sure this is in liters. I hate liters, but it is what it is, unless it's a 2 liter of cola. Or a liter of cola. So what we are going to do is I'm going to grab this spreader right here. We're going to get filled with lime, and we're going to go over and get those 2 fields limed up, so that way we can plow it in. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I really want to do that just yet. Oh, I didn't realize I had the, I forgot I had the 3-point attacher on there. Oops. Let's find a different spot to put that. I forgot I was using this to move the bale trailer, which is a gooseneck. And we'll just park it here and let it get lost in the grass. Actually, you know what? We're going to use Follow Me. And we're going to actually take both pieces of equipment. I'm actually going to do the plowing first in this case, because we are going to be expanding the fields. So I want to make sure that we can do that and get the lime, basically get the entirety of the fields prepped properly. So this is should be already hooked up. Yep, all hooked up. Some may call this blasphemy, but we have a case pulling a John Deere implement. Deal with it, guys. So let's use Follow Me. Make sure we get that John Deere selected there. Distance should be fine. Ooh, I'm gonna need to get gas in this guy. Good thing I have a trailer for that. So I'm curious, because there's apparently I have a mod for auto opening. If it'll open up for... This might be an issue. No, it opened up too. I was not sure if that was going to work. Well, now we know. So yeah, guys, let me know if you prefer like this kind of aspect ratio where you see the entire screen, or if you like it how I've been doing, where you don't really see see the kind of minor edge of that screen I just populated, the F1 menu, and you basically don't see anything from like somewhere around here over. You don't see the speedometer gauge, you don't see anything with course play, you don't see the time, you don't see the funds that we have available. Not that I'm trying to hide anything from you guys. Ooh, seeing that stop sign down reminds me that I need to go through and kind of, at least the areas that I tend to travel around, and kind of fix things up and get the stop signs back in place. I did turn traffic off because are you stuck back there? Nope, here you come. You might have been stuck. I turned it off because the last time, or when I was finishing up harvesting, I was doing follow me to get everything back home in one shot. So I knew, because having the corn header on the harvester would cause some issues with having an AI driving it. And I was right. Yeah, I think we're going to get over here. I'm going to try to get the fuel trailer back over here, because I wasn't thinking, and I definitely should have filled up before we left the farm. That's neither here nor there. We've already left the farm, so yay on me for not being smart. And I definitely didn't fill up the lime either. I'm just a mess today. Between several different things updating and causing me to have issues on getting things reset. Because with doing it in this mode, I'm in a window mode, and it's like only using half of my monitor, which is not fun. I mean, it does great with everything for you guys, because you can now see the entirety of the screen, but I don't get to take full advantage of my entire widescreen monitor. You can make it, come on. Okay. So because of what we are doing, this guy is going to be parking right here. Oh, Mr. Train. Yep. Haha, missed me. Okay, let's get the unnecessary lights off. And we're going to plow that big pile into the ground. And I definitely didn't turn off my phone. Oops. Oh. I need to select the back. So we're going to get this grass field kind of cut in with this field that we just harvested. Just kind of expanding it a little bit, trying to make the most out of our fields. I'm not going to be able to get it all the way to that corner. It doesn't make much sense to do that either, as we have a quick save here, I believe. Yep, there it is. Quick save, auto save, whatever you want to call it, save. And I think I'm actually going to just cut it around here, kind of try to make it nice and easy, because I'm also thinking that we are going to have courseplay doing its thing on this field as well. I also want to make sure that, you know, if I happen to drive down this path on the left, that I'm not going to actually get into my field. Granted, it may also happen anyway, but that's beside the point. Apparently just had another alert on my phone. Yay. Right now, I'm just going to use the create fields to get this spot taken care of. Then I'm going to go through with that field to our left now, the bigger field that we harvested in the last video here, and kind of do the same thing, do some minor expansion work. Well, I consider it minor, but we're not really getting rid of too much grass. I'm not going to be expanding the, like I might over here in front of us, get that edge closer to the path, as well as that concrete pad maybe. But there is, and I'm not going to really do much around those trees there either, because as you can tell, water likes to collect there. And I really don't want to be getting into that mess, because it's on the other side of that tree area as well. Up and over. We'll just go ahead and get that plowed in now. Because like I said, I'm going to use Courseplay to do a quick plow once we get these taken care of. When I came and realized the size of the field and that we had this grass field here, it's possible I may turn it around and make it a grass field later on down the road, just because it's on the smaller side, but it would still give us, I think, some great potential for grass and hay for our incoming cattle. I mean, we do have plenty of bales right now where we could start making TMR, which I haven't done yet. I don't even know if I have the proper equipment to do that. Well, I have a trailer. I think I have a trailer, if I'm not mistaken, where I can mix up the TMR, but I kind of like to do it in a building where it kind of does most of the difficult work, because I'm not the greatest at, you know, getting the right mixture together. I'll put it that way. And yes, I realize that with, you know, with some work and effort, I can get the hang of it. I just got to actually put forth said work and effort to learn that. I thought we'll just do this little part right here, because it almost looked like there was a spot that may not have been the greatest. So yeah, we got a nice rounded end there. Worst case, I may just cut the grass in a little bit and get it away from the path, but we'll see. I do kind of want to touch up this area around here just a little bit. Kind of make it a little bit smoother, a little bit nicer, not as ragged. And we're going to leave those trees there. I have removed a handful of trees between the two fields over there, and that was more so to kind of make it easier for Courseplay to get the tractor, mainly the harvesters. The harvester was catching on the trees on both sides in both fields. So that was an issue with that. If I'm not careful, we'll have the same issue here. Now you will have to get rid of those trees, which I don't want to do. I like trees. Alright, that should work just fine there. Like I said, I hope I didn't cut it too close to those trees. And yes, I'm doing this without lubricating grease. I have not greased this yet. Well, not since I last did these fields, these other fields that I harvested. Um, Been debating on what to do up here. I think we're gonna leave the one path there. We're just gonna get this rounded up and over. At least just a little bit. We're gonna blend it right back into the field here. Hopefully. That'll work there, or it should work. It looks like it should be fine. I thought about going around the edges of the fields, well, all the fields, and see if I can clean them up a little bit with the plow. But at the same time, I'm going, I need a smaller plow to be that precise. This guy here is more so for just getting in these bigger fields to do all this work. It's not necessarily, at least in my opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of using this big of a plow for doing this kind of work. I do like using a smaller plow that is not a trailer form. And that's just because I find it a lot easier if it's actually attached to the back of the trailer and not in this trailer configuration. I have a lot more control. Alright. So we're going to drop it here. Just going to cut in just a little bit. Since we don't have near as many trees right there. We are actually going to come down and follow this tree path. Or try to. Like I said, I don't want to get too close because then I'm going to run the same issue as I did before. And I'm going to have to remove more trees or cut my field back again. Well, cut it. Put the grass back into the field. There we go. But at least this grassy area, I don't really see a reason to have it. I mean, that's just me. We're gonna kind of rework this entire west end. I had to look at my map to make sure which way was north, because I kind of forgot on this map. Because right now we're kind of facing southwest. I'm sorry, southeast. Now more south. Yay, directions. Yeah, just kind of doing this. This is kind of what I was referring to, just trying to get these edges cleaned up just a little bit. Because with the way the edges kind of come, at least in my opinion, it kind of allows Courseplay to be kind of jerky with the motions. So we're just gonna lift up there. Then we're gonna get the rest of this grassy area, assuming the tractor doesn't spin out on me. And I think what I'm actually going to do is, once we get this done, we're gonna get the lime spread. And then we're going to plow it, replow, well, maybe not replow, but get everything plowed in. Because I was wanting to do at least this part first. That way, when we get the lime spread or fertilizer or whatever we do before we actually plant, this grassy area will actually accept it. So yeah, just kind of expanding some of our fields, kind of cleaning. In my opinion, this is what I consider cleaning up. Kind of making them a little bit more acceptable for our personal use. It's honestly, if I had this field in real life, it's probably what I'd do. Same with that one. If I'm just farming arable crops, or row crops or whatever you want to call them, this is probably what I'd do, because it would make my life a little bit easier to be able to get around the field. So yeah, I mean, call it for what it is. You can say that it's damaging to the environment, you know, if this was done in real life type of deal. But to be fair, most farmers, you know what they're doing when it comes to taking care of the ground, you know, and everything that they do. They're not going to do it to damage anything in the environment, because that kind of hinders what they're kind of trying to do. And they need to be profitable, and in order to be profitable, they need the ground to work in their favor. But alright, so this should do it for us, at least with that. Let me make sure I hit Y so it turns off the create fields. Wow, spaced on that. We're gonna hop in the John Deere, and we are gonna get to liming. All right, so as we are winding down getting the lime spread, I've made a decision on what I'm going to do. So we are we're currently in the middle of October. I think I have 5 days set up. I need to check that. Yep. 4 days. Ooh. Now it's 5 days. Ooh, 1 second while I do a quick refill here. Yeah. Just want to make sure we get to the end. So what I'm planning on doing is 16 we're gonna make grass, and these other 3 we're gonna go ahead and do the oilseed radish on those for a cover crop going into winter. Actually, I might do one of them as wheat or barley. Ooh, maybe I'll just do one. Maybe I'll do this one as wheat. Yeah, I'd have to do it now, so that way we can get it harvested and then get soybeans planted. I got to do that soon if I'm going to put wheat in. Same with barley. I think that's what I'm going to do, and then we'll just have 2 rounds or 2 fields of soybeans. So I think this big field will do wheat, probably this one barley, this one oilseed radish, and of course 16 as grass. So that way we will have a dedicated grass field and not just the surrounding of these 2 fields. After we finish up with this, I'm gonna get everything plowed in, and then we're gonna get manure / slurry spread on these 2 fields. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm gonna use. Are we gonna? I don't know if we're gonna make it. Nope. We were still short. We'll just finish it up here real quick. No need for that. So let's close that out. So yeah, we're gonna get everything plowed in, come back through and spread what we need to spread, and get everything tilled in and then planted. So now that I kicked everything to 5-day period, we have a little bit of time to work with. Grant, that may not work out in my favor because it may kick it to the next month, because I think the way it works out is whenever you make a change like that, it's not approved until the next month. So in any case, we're gonna end the video there, guys. So as always, if you happen to like what you see or catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just select a few here and there. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy started on plowing. And whether or not you guys are subscribed, but you made it this far in the video, I do want to say thank you, and that I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. And I also hope that every single one of you has a very wonderful weekend and a very happy Easter. So with all that being said, guys, I think we'll catch you in the next episode, so take care. Peace.
I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta